Right, hello and welcome back to the channel. If you've been watching the channel for a little while, you know I've been offering these Sinad meters for sale now. I've been super busy making these over the last few months, and thanks to everyone that supported the channel by purchasing either one of the meters directly from me or one of the kits to manufacture your own meter. So I just thought I'd do a quick update as we run out the batch of these boards now on these kits, and just show you a couple of options that have come up from some feedback from folks. This is the original meter as you saw in the video there. I've still got a few of these left for sale. These are now using the very latest of the boards. This is the version 3 board that I've got here, and we've refined the process a little bit, got a little bit more performance out of the unit, and now got it absolutely functioning super duper. And I'll show you one of the things that I use to help achieve this. I think I mentioned on the other videos that the quality of the actual op amps varies, and it really does. You can see this one of these op amps here, and I have a whole tube with like 100 op amps in. And I noticed between testing that there is a variance on the actual quality of these op amps. So I'd set up this little test rig here in this little box to only ship the meters or the kits with chips that actually meet my criteria on noise. So that's just, I just thought I'd show you that because somebody did ask how I test them, and that's how we do it. And so that bridges that question that came up. So like I say, this is the original meter. Now, one thing that did come up from some feedback was the size of the meter. Now, I think for most people it's absolutely fine, but some other people asked if they could have a bigger meter. So with that, you may have seen if you've been on my eBay channel, but not everyone goes on eBay. I came up with this version of the meter. So this is a much bigger scale, as you can see on that, a much bigger moving portion of the meter. You know, I mean, some might say it looks a little bit strange. I actually quite like it. I think it looks really cool. And I'm currently offering these just for £10 more than the original cost of the meter there. So because these meters cost me a little bit more, and the cases take a little bit longer to print. Now, if you've already got the original meter, unfortunately this meter doesn't fit in that case. It's a bigger hole, and you would also have to take the chip out of the board. The chip has, if you've got a socket in the board, it won't fit. So we can't at the moment retrofit these easily, but what I might do is offer up some cases and stuff in the future. We'll see how the sales of these things go anyway. So in terms of this meter, at the moment on eBay, I've got these in 3 different colours. Let me just grab the black one off of the camera there. So we've got these 3 in 3 different colours. I'm not doing a huge run on these, so if you are interested in these, you can get these directly through me via the email on the screen that you see now. They're going to be a little bit more expensive on eBay to cover eBay's fees, but I will ship these through the global shipping program. So if you're interested, contact me. And like I say, if you want the bigger screen, which some people seem to have done, they've been quite popular. I've sold quite a few of these, particularly to the States, so that's good. So what I thought I would do is show you something else that I've worked on as well, because people had asked, did I have a smaller version of the meter? And the answer to that is yes, I do. What we've got for that is this. There we go. This is, I don't know what to call this, the Sinad Mini, or the Sinad, I don't know, Long. Not so sure really. But anyway, the idea of this one was that its footprint is smaller in terms of how it faces you. And the idea was that you could sit this in between instruments on a shelf, and it's not really any wider than a sort of conventional small SWR meter or something like that. And it's still got exactly the same performance as the standard Sinad. And what I'll do is I'll just remove the back plate. Now on this one, unlike the original Sinad that's got the 4 screws in the back, this one's just got the 1 screw in the back. This one here, this M3 one, which goes through the lid, and eventually I need to get some shorter screws. Eventually this will come out. Right, there we go, there's the lid removed. Okay, and the board sits in a little recess. There's little grooves where the board slots in at the back there, and then there's just 2 screws, as you can see there, which screw it down into the case. So if you need to get in to do any alignment, it's really straightforward. You just go in there, adjust those three adjustments there, the 3 pots, and you're away. You're all set. So I thought I would show you that because people had asked. Something somebody else did ask for, which do you do battery versions? And the answer to that one is yes, of course. So we have this one. Now this looks exactly the same as the other meter that we've seen, but it has a battery compartment in the bottom of it. Now I really like this one. This has come out much better than I thought it would do. We've got the switch on the back of it here, your on-off switch, and it's exactly the same setup inside, the one screw, and you've got the board inside there, but this has got the battery compartment on here. As you can see, we've got a battery in there now, a little bit of foam just to keep the battery in place when you shut the lid, stop it moving around, and you've got your battery powered meter there switched on and off. Now in terms of battery life on that, the board consumes about 4 milliamps so you're going to get a really long run time on the single battery. I can't remember the capacity of this one in here. It doesn't actually say. But on a decent quality alkaline battery, you'll get weeks of constant runtime off of that. Now, the advantage of having a battery one is you've not got any leads connected or anything permanently connected to get tangled up or in the way. And so if you combine that with your Tiny SA as your signal source, so the Tiny SA here is battery powered, you've essentially then got 2 battery powered items. You can sit your radio in the middle. You've got nothing, you could literally do this on a park bench, and presuming you get some power to your radio. But say on a walkie-talkie that was battery powered, you could literally go completely wireless and do your tune-up without any leads connected. So for those folks that want or haven't got a decent supply, the advantage of a 9-volt battery will give you a very clean supply as well, obviously. So in terms of a clean signal, you're going to get a good results there, because you've got no problems at all there with what's coming in on your DC side in terms of power. So they are the 3 options that we've got going on at the moment. Now these are again, email me for prices on these. These are a little bit more than the other one I just showed you that's connected with the leads. There's a little bit more work involved in those, but I'm not doing a massive run of these. So if you are interested in these, let us know as soon as you can, because I'm not going to be making loads and loads of these at all, because it's just very time consuming to make, and I am a bit time limited at the moment with things, but I am managing to ship stuff out. So you contact me directly if you're interested in any of these meters. If you're in the UK, they are a little bit cheaper on eBay. Sorry, they are a little bit cheaper if you can order them directly through me via the email address. Just ask for the prices. But obviously the eBay prices are the eBay prices. I have to mark them up a little bit because of eBay's fees that they charge me, so I have to make it worth my while. So there we go. There is your selection of meters. And there probably was something else I was going to say, but I don't want the video to go over 10 minutes. But I hope you've enjoyed this. Like I say, there are still a few kits available if you're interested in building your own meter, so contact me there. I'm not doing any more kits. Once those kits have gone, they're gone. I'm not doing any more of them. Just going to get rid of the meters, and I've got a few cases as well. So if people have already bought kits, in a few weeks' time, I will offer some of the empty cases there at a fairly good, a good price for you guys. So if you've already got the kit and you're not happy with the case you've put it in, or you want a better case, then I can do that for you. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I have got some other videos lined up that aren't essentially sales videos. So keep an eye on the channel for that. But again, thanks for, the sales for these have been incredible. I didn't think that they would go so well, and it's basically been a full-time job for the last couple of months getting this all sorted out. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a very good weekend. If you've got any questions, please contact me if you're interested in one of these meters, and we'll catch you on the next video.